Imagine terabyte-class Oracle and SQL Server database environments managed as a DevOps artifact, with databases available in seconds. Windocks builds secure, versioned, virtualized database images on Linux and Windows servers for on-demand databases with a shared management plane and API server. A cross-platform DevOps data repository supports self-service and automated CI pipelines for delivery to containers, Kubernetes, and conventional instances. Images are built from relational, NoSQL, or directory data with data masking and other security policies built in. A plain text Docker file specifies and documents each image, including source system details, user and group access controls, data masking, encryption, and synthetic test data. Runtime steps are automated on delivery to implement dynamic data masking and Git operations. The Windocks Web UI provides user self-service while also acting as a management console and API gateway. Here we have a small cluster with a Linux server supporting Postgres and Oracle, and a Windows server supporting SQL Server images. Images scale to deliver multiple database environments in seconds, regardless of image size, with each cloned environment using only 40 megabytes. Version secure images with fast data delivery enables data to be managed as a first-class DevOps artifact. Provisioning a Docker container with a Oracle database is quite simple. We just need to name the database, call it Oracle 33, and deliver. Now, delivery of Postgres and MySQL and SQL Server containers are quite fast, and Oracle containers take a few minutes to create, so we'll come back when the Oracle environment has been delivered. Okay, the Oracle container and virtualized database has been delivered. We can see it's a port at 10,003, and if we switch over to our runtime view, we can see the container is here. I previously have SSH'd into the Linux container, or the Linux host. You can see the Linux host is here, and if we run a Docker PS, we can see the Oracle environment. dbeaver is a popular database client. You can see in this case I've entered the Linux host IP address, the container port. We're connecting to the sales pluggable database, and I've entered my credentials. I'll test the connection. That looks good. And here's our Oracle Docker container with the virtualized sales database. So in the past couple of minutes, we've talked about a DevOps data repository, one that allows us to build secure version data as a DevOps artifact to deliver relational and NoSQL and directory file data in seconds. It runs on standard Linux and Windows servers and provides a scale-out architecture for an enterprise repository. It supports both self-service and automated CI pipelines. And as we've seen from the Docker file, we can build in group and user access controls as well as data masking and synthetic data and other data preparation into the image. If you're interested to learn more, visit Windocks.com and ask about our free supported pilot.